Hello everyone, welcome to Kalpa Kendra Tarot. The reading that we will be doing today is going to be a detective reading. We're going to spy on your person and see what they're hiding from you. But which reading is not like spying into somebody's energy? So I must say that this reading follows the tradition of tarot, absolutely as it should be done, but it kind of looks into something that is kept hidden from us, which may not be apparent to you in your connection, whichever connection you're asking about. Maybe it's a friend that you're asking about, maybe it's a like romantic partner, it could be anything, a family member. But we would try to look into what they are like keeping from you and the secrets that they are keeping from you, and try to assess the impact that it would have on you if like these secrets were revealed to you, which is why this person is trying to hide it. Like, why, if at all they're trying to hide anything, why they are doing it. Maybe when you find out what is it that they are trying to hide, it would become clear that why it is so important for them to hide this from you. But we would try to get as much information as possible. So that's about the reading that we are doing today. Now let's get into the discussion. Sorry, the reading, which will happen in the form of a discussion basically. So let me introduce the groups. For group 1 we have the elephant, for group 2 we have the dog, and for group 3 we have the frog. This mark here that you see is from the mark that actually this is the, what is it called, the ink that we are given when we vote in India, and I voted recently, so that's the mark that you see. I hope you're not too bothered by it. It's something that like all citizens have when they have exercised their right as a citizen in a democracy. So I have introduced the groups. Now, what I want to tell you about choosing your group is that you first close your eyes and think about the question, like what is your person hiding from you, and then ask spirit, like will which of these piles will actually help you get that answer. Then slowly open your eyes and see which card you feel the most attracted to. That is how you select your pile, and then selecting it, meet me at the click of your timestamp. Hello group 1. So if you had selected the elephant card, then welcome to your reading. The card says free your pain. Group number 1, what we can sense from the energy of this card is that your person is quite an emotional soul. They're sensitive to everything that happens around them. Sometimes they have been criticized for being maybe too sensitive, and they don't take this lightly, their ability to feel others' pain and also to feel things intensely in their own life. So they try not to like mix with too many people because they are sensitive to energy and extremely sensitive to criticism. Some of the things that they hide from you, they hide because they don't know how you will react to those things. Like, they think that your reaction might hurt them. So it is better to hide their emotions than to reveal their vulnerabilities, because they don't know how they will be those how those vulnerabilities will be treated by you. Okay, another thing that we can definitely read from this card is that this person is caring and does not necessarily want to hurt other people, at least not knowingly so. But I can understand from the energy that they have hurt, like probably they have hurt you a couple of times. They have hurt people. Sometimes they tend to underestimate their capacity to hurt somebody. Like, they will tell you, oh, I had no idea I was doing that. Oh, but trust me, I had no such intention. But they are so very careful, and actually they are tiptoeing around others because they don't want others to hurt them. they kind of act really sensitive. For they To an observer, it feels like this person is too bold, too strong, too powerful, too big, like has too big of a position to be scared of anybody. But in reality, they're quite the softie, they're quite the sweetheart. And if you know them like closely, like if you're close to this person, you would understand that there are traits in their personality which make them so very sensitive that you should be aware of the tone in which you are delivering a certain information, any information to this person, because this person even makes note of the delivery. Like, it's not only about the meal that you are serving to this person, but the intention and the manner in which you serve the meal is also important to this person. So you're looking at somebody who's a very keen observer, and the slightest hint they get of disrespect or being taken too lightly, they would use that to feel neglected, ignored. Animals, you see, the elephant, it's quite a big, bold animal to be so sensitive. Actually, elephants are very sensitive to emotions, and the display of emotions in their community, in the elephant community, is something that nobody can miss. Like, even the most uh, rational, logical person will be able to decipher that how emotional and nurturing and caring these animals are, like the elephant is. So it's something that people can see, that you're asking about a person who is too sensitive. Okay, now first let me look into the oracle card. What are they hiding, spirit? What exactly are they hiding? Whatever they're hiding because they don't want to get hurt. That is pretty clear, but what are they hiding? Malady. Okay. Something else? Anything else, spirit? Anything else that you want to say about what they're hiding? This person does not show their weaknesses. Surprise in the reverse, death and love. See, I did feel the love energy come through. It all came, like all these cards came at once, and I intended to take only one card, but yeah, I don't mind. I understand this energy. Constancy. So you are very dear to this person, and you've been dear to this person for a while now. It's not something that they can change. What they're hiding from you is definitely some problem that they are suffering from. There must be a problem there. There could be a mental health um, situation that they are dealing with. They could be dealing with mood swings, extreme mood swings, which are hard to control for them, and they don't let you know these things because they think that you will see them differently, or it could be depression as well, it could be extreme anxiety as well. So they could be hiding a diagnosis from you, or even if they have told you about it, maybe they only um, suspect that they might have some problem. They are not sure. Maybe they have not opted for a diagnosis, but what they are even assuming about themselves, they are not sharing with you because they think that you would not be able to respect it. However, they're very close, like they think that you are one of the more important persons in their life, and they think that it would be not be a surprise to you what they have been hiding, because you would have known this. Like, anything that they're hiding from you must be something that you are aware of already, because I feel this person thinks that you know them in and out, or you know them extremely well. With the death and love, it feels like there is no situation that can keep you two apart. This is a deep friendship or a very deep bond which cannot be labeled. I feel if there are labels, then good. I mean, if this is a family member that you're asking about, then maybe you know like who you're asking about. But if it's a person that you cannot really tag as either a romantic partner or as a friend or as an ex, like it's complicated. In that case, this person feels that your connection needs no labels, or this connection goes beyond labels, at least for this person. And this person is hiding the fact that this is how they think, or they definitely try to downplay the intensity of their passion and emotions for you. Like, you are extremely dear to them, but they might just let you know 30% of what they feel for you. And also there is some issue that with free or pain and malady, there is some issue that this person is dealing with, whether you're not, like, whether you're aware of it or not. It feels like a mental health situation, but it could also be a physical ailment, if you ask me. And they're hiding, like, majorly they're hiding that. You know how when you ask people how are you, they just respond as formality, like they would just give you a formal response like, yeah, I'm good, how are you, like that, but they are actually not telling you how they feel about themselves, or if they feel well enough or happy enough, or if there's a problem in their life, they're actually not revealing to you. In that exchange, that is what is going on with this person. This person is not giving you a good view of their life. So what are they hiding, Spirit? What is group one's person hiding? Seven of Swords. They're hiding a lot. I feel like whatever you know about them is not true. If you think that they are happy, they are not. I think that and even with the elephant, I had this feeling that this is a mighty, giant animal. A lot of people will get scared by the sheer size of this animal's, physical presence. And yet, it is one of the most loving and kind and nurturing and generous animals. But you only get to know that once you encounter an elephant personally, or you have a personal moment with an elephant. Otherwise, you would not know. Otherwise, you can just learn about it, I mean, from videos and all. But how caring and loving an elephant can be is something that only becomes clear to you once you are in the presence of one of these giants. So I feel like if you are in the presence of this animal, you will discover, sorry, not animal, if you're in the presence of your person, not the animal. Yeah, so if you're in the presence of this person, you will discover a lot of things about them that are not clear to you from the looks of it. This person is definitely not keeping a good health, and they are suffering from anxiety, stress, a lot of, what do I say, like a crisis in terms of mental health more than physical health. Physically, they might look fine, but what they're going through mentally is quite a torture, and they try to not make it a burden for people, but they're suffering in silence. And you are somebody that they are not sharing this with, or if they have shared this with you, they don't want to share more of it because they don't know how you will respond to it. See, they are only sharing probably a very small percentage of what they're actually going through. With the Page of Wands, they feel like reaching out to you, they feel like talking to you. In fact, you are the only person that they would want to. If you ever ask them that why aren't you telling me all this, or why aren't you sharing your struggles with me, they would tell you that you are one person that I have wanted to share all this with, but I did not know where to get started and how to tell you. I did not think if you would be interested. This is what they'll tell you. Nine of Cups. What they're hiding is that in front of Malady, I feel like they have to put up a show. They have to put up a show. This person is quite sad and serious for featuring in a Nine of Cups card. Like this is supposed to be a wish fulfillment and pre-empress card. This person, like it seems like this person has it all. This person could be having a great job or a professional resume which is extremely impressive. They could be having a family. They could be like it looks like they are quite the success, but that's what they're showing the world, but actually they are not. This is not how they feel. So what are they hiding? Page of Swords. Before I say anything, I just go for clarification. Yeah. Every day they are looking into newer things to stay interested in life, so that life gives them more and more opportunities to prolong their stay here. This is somebody, the Hierophant, and they're actually also learning a lot about life with the Death and the Hierophant. I think this is a very intelligent, wise person. If you ask me, there's a person this person has a lot of wisdom, but a problem in sharing all this with you is that you would not be interested. So there's a lot that is happening with this person. This person is trying to stay interested in life by learning more about things that interest them, and it could be a lot of philosophical things. Maybe they are taking interest in spirituality. This person is getting to know about a lot of transformative, this person is having a lot of spiritual experiences and a lot of transformative experiences, but they don't know how to share this with you. Three of Wands. It seems like this person is looking to expand their horizon when it comes to spirituality and an alternative vision of life, or alternative understanding of life, because they are done with the matrix. They don't enjoy the matrix. Six of Swords. This person is extremely invested in finding an alternative to the life that they're experiencing. Maybe this person could be interested in spirituality for sure, but also other things like artificial intelligence and how the world is going to change because of AI. And they could have like other diverse interest areas, but by and large what it feels like is that this person is invested in a lot of things which they want to share with you, and also they are not doing too well mentally, but they feel that you don't have the time, or you would not be interested. And you are in this person's, like you heavily feature in this person's heart, by the way. Four of Wands is back of the deck energy. So the foundation that they have with you, whether you consider them your friend or whatever you consider them to be, the foundation is pretty strong. Like other relationships could come and go, but this relationship that you have with them is there to stay. So you're either asking about a family member or a friend who's very close to you. And they're hiding their day-to-day discoveries. You know how when we discover something new or something fun, something interesting, there is a particular person that we want to share that with. You are that person for this person. So you, group one, is that person that they wish to run to and just show them what they have discovered, like show what they have discovered. They would like to reveal their surprises and everything. So surprise in the reverse, you see, they are not able to come surprise you with a lot of things, that with their discoveries and their findings and their little joys, they want to share all of it with you. I don't know who is this person. If it's your ex and all, it would make more sense, because this energy is something where it feels like this person at one point was very close to you, or it could be a family member. It could also be like a, I don't think it's a loved one who has passed away or something, but the energy with this reading, with this pile, is that this person used to be very close to you, but you have just drifted apart for some reason. For some reason they don't feature so heavily in your life right now, and they try to keep their distance from you, but it's a facade. Like, they think of you all the time, and you are still very dear to them, and their heart aches for you. But I don't know if you are as interested in them, like if you take interest in their life as much they want you to take interest, or if you entertain them in any way. They look happy, but they're not. They look like a scary giant, but they're not. So there's deception in what you see. So that is your reading, group 1, and what they are hiding for you. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in Bengali and Hindi tarot readings, then I have other 2 channels that you might want to consider subscribing to. I also do spiritual discussions in Bengali. If this is something that you find interesting, or you understand Bengali, then join me on Kalpa Kendra Spiritual Discussions. If you need personal reading and spiritual guidance from me, then you can contact me on WhatsApp, email, or Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello, group 2. So this is, if you've chosen this card, then welcome to your reading. The dog. Let go of guilt, love unconditionally. This dog in this picture looks kind of guilty, but very, very cute. So letting go of the guilt. I know this look. I feel like I know this look from a dog that I'm very close to. And every time they have done something that they are not supposed to do, it feels like they're trying to communicate with me by saying that I'd rather not show you my face, and I'd rather disappear, but then they can't, and they have to face you. So what I feel has happened, let go of guilt, love unconditionally, is that this person is not proud of what they have done. So maybe they've done something that they're not proud of, and they don't want to face, and they are asking God. Some of them are asking God and some of them are not, but the idea that basically this collective has, the person, like the collective I am addressing right now, not addressing, like the collective that I'm channeling right now. I'm addressing you guys, but I'm actually channeling the collective who is whose energy I'm reading, who is the owner of this energy, or who is embracing this energy, holding it in their body right now. So that collective that I'm reading for, that I'm reading right now, wants you guys, group 2, to forgive them without them telling you sorry, or them recognizing what they have done, because it's extremely difficult. What I hear is extremely difficult for them to face what they have done. This could be one of those, if you're asking about a romantic partner, this could be something that they know that you would find it very hard to forgive. Whatever, romantic partner or friend, it doesn't matter, but they know that they have done something which you will not be able to forgive, and for them to confess in front of you, to come in front of you and confess that they have done it, or they have said something, or they have been a certain way behind your back, is really like death would be better than this. Death would be better than this for them. So what are they hiding? I understand that they're guilty. Oh my God, service despair. You see, they have been loyal to you for a long time. With the dog, loyalty is kind of given. So they've been loyal to you. It's just something has happened and they slipped. And they don't know how to admit it to you now that this has happened. This could be any kind of betrayal. If you're asking about a parent, it could be so that your parent, like whichever parent you're asking about, might have treated you in a certain way when you were a child that they are not very proud of, and every time they think of it, it makes them want to weep. Because I remember I got into a fight with my brother where I physically hurt him in a way that I still cannot myself face, and I cannot ask for forgiveness enough. I have never said this to him. If he ever listens to this video, maybe he'll find out, but I've never said this to him, and I don't have the courage to even say it. I know if I tell him, he'll just forgive me, or he will say something like it's okay. He will want to forgive me, but I cannot forgive myself. I find I have the hardest time. From the way I'm talking about it, you can understand that I could have killed my brother that day. We were obviously kids. We did not, like, I did not know what I was doing, but I was still aware that it might hurt my brother. We were fighting, I was still aware, and I ended up doing something which could have hurt him very, very badly. It didn't, but it could have, and that very possibility scares me, that I could even come up with it. I was very young. Like, you cannot expect rationality or a sense of what would lead to what from like whatever age I was at that time. But still, that is what bothers your person, that they cannot even make themselves face what they have done. You would probably not react as like shockingly if you were to find out. Maybe you would be in a better position to forgive this person, but this person does not think so. It is unacceptable to them what they have done. Like, it is not the character to do it. Like, how do I see myself? I see myself as a protector of my brother. If anything gets to my brother, it should come to me first. Like, if anything wants to get to my brother, then I would lay myself down like a bridge. What's the song? Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down. So that's what I think about myself. And to think that I could have been the person to hurt my brother is unthinkable, even though I was a kid. So that's what troubles your person, that how could they do it, and to you. Okay, so tell me more about this thing that they are hiding, spirit. For romantic partners, it could be a cheating episode. Child, oh my god, okay. That I knew, I did not tell you, but I was gonna tell you that I would not be surprised if the death card comes out, because I feel it. What did I say? Death would be better. Like, they have a lot of ego, and it's like they're not being able to accept it in front of you, what they have done. That's why they're saying that death would be better than it. If only they could build within themselves the courage to come tell you all this, maybe it would be different. I personally feel I could still tell my brother, but this person is talking about a situation that they cannot bring themselves to confess. With the child, I feel when they did it, they are saying that I was a child, I did not know any better. Exactly what I said. It's a situation like that. I was a child at the time. So they are saying that I really did not have the wisdom to think through what I am doing. Some of them might have a child with someone else. That is also a possibility for whoever, it would resonate, because this is a collective reading, so I gotta address all the possibilities that I'm seeing. With the death card, they think that this guilt that they have will only they will only get liberated from it when they leave this planet, when they die, basically. Before that, they are not going to be able to get rid of this guilt. Even if you were to hold them together and tell them that, I forgive you, even then, this is really big for them, whatever they have done. That's what I'm saying. For couples, it could be cheating. It could be that your person got someone else, someone else was expecting because of your person, without getting too physical with this. I think we can safely say that some connections will lead to a creative, like a physical creation, that is going to be quite the trouble for your person. Okay, another thing that I can say is that some of your persons, which who are not included in the romantic category, could be included, may not be included. They try to launch another creative project with somebody that you would not approve of. It's not really having a child with someone else, but it's more like planning a business or planning something or something creative with maybe somebody that you would not approve of, or you don't see, like you cannot stand. And this is a difficult position that they put themselves in because you weren't consulted before this about this. So what are they hiding? What is your person hiding? And your person, Ten of Swords. My God, what has this person done? Ace of Pentacles. They think that only death can liberate them. Only death can purify their soul, because what they have done is unforgivable. Some of them have cheated on you. Let me get this straight. Even though it's very unthinkable for like, it's absolutely unacceptable, and you cannot imagine, what do I say, like you cannot imagine this person doing it. I remember somebody backstabbing our family. It was a relative, but I'll tell you what sort of a relative it was. It was a relative that nobody suspected ever of even doing something remotely suspicious. Like, say it was a property deal, or say like stocks we had and everything. Like, I'm giving you scenarios, and this person, without letting us know, took away like a major chunk of our property and sold it. But for the longest time we did not know, because we never ever suspected. And when this person got exposed, they threatened us that if we don't forgive them, it was not a threat, it was what that person said, that if we don't forgive him, he will not be able to live with this guilt. And obviously we had to forgive him, because like, he's a human being, and we wanted to forgive him, and he was our relative, and there were things involved, there were children involved in what had happened. So obviously he got the forgiveness, but at what cost? We kept our mouth shut. But, and also we are now, like, everybody is friends with their family, nobody talks about it, but everybody knows. It's like an open secret. But we are not able to delete that from our brains, even though I don't think that person ever gets insulted or criticized for what he has done now, because everybody has moved on and like forgiven him. But this is what I'm saying, that the magnitude of what this person has done is unthinkable for this group. And whichever person you're talking about has done something which, if you were to find out, the relationship would not be the same, because our relationship is not the same with that person anymore. It's not like we would not trust them with anything anymore. And even though nobody talks about it, something has changed in how we see the person, something that can never be restored. Got it? Like, we are respectful around him, we never ever mention it, but still we know this is what your person is afraid of. Even if you forgive them, you would not be able to unsee what you have seen once. That is how big this is. And it would require them to, they're saying that it would require them to end everything and start again, as if they are even talking about life. They're saying that I would probably have to end this life and restart all over again, maybe in another life, and start my journey on earth again, because I would not be able to get rid of. It's like a prominent ending. Even in your relationship, it feels like the relationship as it exists would have to come to an end, and a new beginning needs to happen if they start talking about what they have done. So tell me more, Spirit. Justice. This is their biggest fear, that justice will prevail. Someday, I just saw 34, which is like 7, and this card is 11. They have wronged you and their soul knows it. In Bengali, like even in Hindi, there's this word like Vivek, which in Hindi is Vivek. So the conscience that they have, they cannot lie to that. Their conscience troubles them, and they are having a very hard time swallowing and just pretending to be this loyal person of yours when they have clearly crossed a line, and a line that you cannot even imagine that they would cross. Like, I'm telling you about the relative that nobody ever, including their family, our family, everybody who knew them, could not suspect that they would do it. So something extremely unthinkable, and that is the face that is being flashed in front of me with the devil, 4 of cups. They're not proud of it, but they've, like, I'll tell you what happened. This situation, I still don't think that this person, what, whoever backstabbed us, I don't think that they wanted to do it, but they fell for the greed. Like, your person fell for the greed or the lust. They could not look past it. They thought that this was it. They were not going to get an opportunity like this again, and they did it, and now they regret it. When once they had done it, they think it's like somebody in a heat of a moment does something which they have to carry now for the rest of their life. There is no going back. This is karma. Like, once it is created, and it is created in physicality, like once you have created a child, there's no going back, because the child is like a living person, a human being. You cannot, at least have to be kind. Maybe you're not kind to yourself for your action, but you have to be kind to the soul that you've brought into this planet. Or you have to be kind to the consequence of your action, because it was your action. Everything that we do is like creation in progress. Okay, so this person, once they fell for it, for a lot of people it could be your romantic partner cheating on you with someone else and finding out that it wasn't worth it. For others, it would be your friend or your family doing something against your wishes and finding out that they were wrong. Like, immediately. So I had to pause, and I paused at 37 exactly. So I feel like this person feels that they will get their due, if not in life, then in death, and that scares them. And with the dog, the happy personality that you expect is something that you're not getting with this person, because they are guilty. They love you, but they're extremely guilty, and the wisdom is, the message is to get rid of that guilt, but anyway, they are not being able to do it. Ace of Cups, they love you. What they want to say is that I am going through this pain every day, and I'm literally, they would say that death would be better than this, but I'm going through this every day because I love you, and if I did not love you, then I would not be this guilty. I have done something which I'm not proud of, yes, but it also wears so heavily on my soul, because I feel like I have let down the person who is, some of them are saying most important to me, some of them are saying so important to me. So it really will depend on who you're asking about. The Tower. Whew. The revelation of whatever has happened. 3 of Pentacles, five of Swords. And the revelation of whatever they're hiding would definitely break the two of you apart. Definitely. Even if it is in their heart that they have done something that is unthinkable for you, they have done it. This is their truth, and their truth is that they have betrayed you in some way, in some major way, and they're constantly seeking guidance. You know how we go to the hospital and then are taken care of by, like, we are taken care of by a nurse who brings us back to life. They are trying to bring themselves back to a balanced position, understand how to navigate through this like dilemma that they got themselves into, and walk out of this situation uh, without losing too much, because they do love you. They're scared and they do love you, the Empress. It feels like, it does feel like you are okay, King of Pentacles, the Empress. They are like, you guys, they think that you are too good for them. Yes, they're good. I mean, they are not underestimating their importance or their value, but they're saying that you are even more valuable. You bring value to this connection. Their friendship, I mean, they would, if you are asking about a friend, then yes, they have a lot of friends, and yes, they are a good friend, but having you as their friend makes them a great friend. Like, people will, you two are best of friends, and it's like your entry into their life increases the value of whatever they're being. Like, your, if you are their wife, then the quality of the relationship that is dependent on you coming, you being their wife, is what makes them have such a successful marriage. Like, you add value to their situation, to their life, to this arrangement, to this connection, and they don't want to lose you. But it would be different things for different people, but there has, like, something very serious has happened here. What it is, I would leave you to discover on your own, or maybe don't trust a tarot reading if it is not resonating with you, because not every reading has to resonate with you. So if you have no indication of this happening at all, don't ruin your connection with anybody because you heard something in a tarot reading. Please let your intuition guide you, and if intuitively you've been feeling this and this tarot reading only confirms what you have been feeling, then it is a different story. Then I would say that, do what you think is right. If you're using this reading as a confirmation of what you already thought you knew, then it's a different story. But if this is the first time you're hearing something like this about your connection, then maybe, you use your better judgment. Right, so that's your reading, group 2. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in Hindi and Bengali tarot readings, if these are the two languages that you understand, then you might want to connect with me on the other two channels that I have. Subscribe to them. The details of that would be in the description box below. If you are interested in getting a personal reading or spiritual guidance from me, then you might want to contact me on WhatsApp, email, or Instagram. If you're interested in spiritual discussions and Bengali is a language that you understand, then you might want to subscribe to Kalpa Kendra Spiritual Discussions. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello, group 3. So if you had selected the the frog card, then welcome to your reading. The card says jump for joy, and this is the mark I got from voting in India, so I hope you don't mind that. The frog, jump for joy. Okay, what can we say about this energy? What are they hiding from you? Group 3. It seems like they don't want you to get scared of them. If you were to find out their true nature, you would get scared. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm getting a lot of messages. First among those messages is that if you were to find out the truth of this person, it's like kissing a frog and then turning them into a prince. But then once you have seen them as a frog, why would you want to take them in? Like, you don't know that they'd be turning into a prince. So there are things about this person that this person is trying to actively hide. Yes, they are a gem of a person. They are a gem of a person inside, but they're trying to hide certain things from you because they think that it would scare you away. You know how frogs make this loud noise at night? If you have heard the sound of frogs just joining together in like a chorus and then going quack quack, I don't know what sound they make, but it can be quite deafening. Yet if you were to look into their role in the ecosystem and find out more about them, maybe you wouldn't mind their presence so much. But what they do, like actually experiencing their physical presence is not so pleasant, but they are very important. So these people are great people, but there are aspects to their personality that they are scared of and don't want to bring in front of you. It's something that bothers them. Let's look into it. It's for some, it could be social status that they are. They may be worried that you are more powerful than them socially. You have a more powerful social background, or they could be worried that you may be conventionally you are seen as more good looking than them. There is a comparison that they don't like. They know that on their own they are extremely powerful, but it's the comparison that is killing them. Oh, this is not how you shuffle. Let me be a good shuffler at least. Yeah. So what is group 3's person hiding, spirit? Jump for joy. They want you to have like a higher perspective of things, but they are not sure if you can have it. Messenger. Okay, what are they hiding? They're hiding feelings, I guess. Prison. Yeah. What are they hiding? Tell me more. Lover. Yeah. They're hiding their feelings for you because they don't think that they're worth it. Malady. Okay. There's some soldier, back of the deck energy. So there's something that they're trying to say that yeah, it's probably worth fighting for what they're experiencing, and they try to tell themselves that every day, that this connection is worth fighting for, but they cannot bring themselves to actually come confess to their feelings for you, which are very, very strong. You could be asking about a crush, actually. Like you could be asking about somebody who is hiding their feelings for you. This is like, of all the 3 piles, different messages came through, and this is that pile which is talking about hidden feelings. The other 2 piles didn't somehow. So jump for joy. It's like they want to show you how happy you make them, but they cannot. They are aware of pretty much being a frog who might turn into a prince, but is right now a frog. So there is something in their life which does not allow them to take that leap or make that jump or approach you. It's killing them. If you ask me, it's killing them bit by bit, because they wish to tell you, they wish to send you that message. What they're hiding is the fact that they would like to send you that message, like would love to turn up at your door and tell you what you mean to them. And this thought, how much they like you, actually your thought keeps them chained in a prison almost. Like they cannot get you out of their head. Lover, I was suspecting that was the case, and yeah, lover came out with malady. It also feels like this person could be having a physical problem, maybe a physical ailment, or they don't think that they are good enough for you. It's like they are the problem. They consider themselves to be the problem. Not, yeah, maybe the Taylor Swift way. It's me, I'm the problem. So they also think that they are weaker than you. Malady is something that weakens you. So they are weaker than you in some sense, in some capacity, in social, physical, mental, some capacity. They are weaker than you, and that's why you would not accept it. Sometimes they think, and trust me, they think that this is a connection that is worth fighting for, and they want to turn up as they want to cultivate the courage within themselves to come tell you how they feel, but it's not easy for them to do that. Now we will look into tarot. Whoa. Come on, turn the radio. Let's find out. Alright. So, what is group 3's person hiding, spirit? Can we find out a little bit more on what Is group 3's fire? Yeah, they're keeping this close to their chest. No wonder. But why? I understand. Their feelings. Yeah, I get it. Five of Swords. They can't take it themselves. They themselves can't feel. Oh my god, if they tell you. If they tell you what they feel, if they tell you what they're hiding, you would be like, oh, the audacity of this person to even think that I could take them as my friend or my lover or my like business partner, whatever. They thought that they, even if you're asking about a collaboration, a collab that you want to do, they would be like, oh, if I tell this person that I want to do a collab with them, they would be like, oh, like they think you would say that they have some audacity, some courage to just come tell you that they want to do a collaboration with you. How dare they? So they don't think that they are deserving of your attention or your consideration in any way. Chandler Bing's dialogue comes to mind, from Friends, when a person, I think Joey or Ross, I don't know who it was, they were like telling Chandler that what would happen if you go and talk to this girl over there. Chandler said, oh, I could die. I could literally die. So it's like, if they come talk to you, they think they'll die. It's like, yeah, so whatever they're keeping close to the chest, can we get some clarity on that? Like, Spirit, what is it that they don't want to tell group 3? What is it, Spirit? 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. I think this person that you're asking about might have somebody else in their life, and the fact that they have created for themselves a like a love triangle or something, a third party situation where they are extremely attracted to you, they don't want to tell you because you would not be able to respect them once you find out. Maybe it's about respect more than anything else. Maybe it's not even about audacity. It's about you losing the respect that you have for them forever if they were to tell you how much they like you, and they cannot risk it. If they think that you are like you are interested in them a little bit, they would want to hold on to that little bit of interest that they have coming from you, or that little bit of energy that you're sending their way, and they're like, how can I even face, like how can I even tell them that I like them? The moment I do that, they're gonna lose all respect for me, and I am just going to be reduced to ashes, to a nobody. Yeah. They cannot say to you that they like you, that they would want to make a love offer to you. That is like their biggest problem right now. 4 of Cups, extremely disappointed in their own life. It feels, yeah, they're extremely disappointed with the situation as well. They wish there was a way to change everything. 2 of Pentacles. They are balancing a very difficult situation. Yeah, they're fighting their feelings every day. This is like a typical, oh god, I cannot tell them how much I like them sort of a pile where they're hiding their feelings. I mean, no surprises here. I mean, in the earlier 2 piles, I was like, oh, what has happened? I mean, what is this person hiding? At one point, I would not lie, I was like, what sort of is there a crime that we are looking at? What am I even looking at? There was a pile like that. But this is like your everyday Joe, boy meets girl, cute, and they develop feelings for each other and cannot confess to each other for reasons best known to them, and also maybe because of social complications, circumstances do not allow. This is a person who definitely wants to spend a lot of time with you, but there's no way they can afford that because family, society, other situations. If it is a friend, which I doubt it is, if it is a friend that you're asking about, then this person thinks that spending time with you is better than spending time with any other friend, and they cannot make that exception. If you're asking about a colleague, then this colleague thinks very highly of you, but to give you that sort of attention that they want to give you would actually bring them in other people's focus. Like it would bring other people's attention to them, to their behavior, and they would understand how they think or how they feel about you. This person could actually be treating you um, poorly. Seven of Wands, yeah. So not be showing the kind of attraction that they have with the Fool, Eight of Swords. Like, they're so attracted to you, they almost don't know how to react and everything, and they might act like the Queen of Swords in front of you. Yeah, I just saw the Queen of Swords, by the way. Five of Pentacles. They might not be giving you any attention, any energy. I just saw the Queen of Swords. I mean, yeah, as I was shuffling. So that's what I'm saying. You know, there's Queen of Swords energy speaking, like screaming through this pile. This person just gets extremely nervous when you text them or when you say something, or when you are around, like, oh, you will group 3 like that, and it's difficult for them to control their own movement. Forget the mind is absolutely not under their control when you show up, or when you are in question, and they have to regulate themselves first before taking a stand on you, or before either telling you something, or figuring out how to react to you, because you kind of send their mind in a buzz. Like, they cannot properly formulate their thoughts when it comes to you. Then they have to take a minute to realize, to come back to their body, to come back to their senses, and be like, okay, so this is how I want to react to pile 3 today because of what they have said that day, or this is my position. It's like, in Bengali, this is this saying, chor palale buddhi bare, which means that only when the thief has already left, that you get great ideas, or you start thinking more intelligently. So this person, whenever they come across you, they say something or they blurt out something, and they're like, why did I say that? Why did I have to say that? Okay, I would, oh, if I was given another chance, maybe I should not have said it. Okay, I'll remember it not to react. So like, I wouldn't remember not to react immediately if group 3, like, if this person says, if group 3 says something, and then again when you show up, this person cannot keep track of anything that they have thought of, or anything that they have decided to do, and they'll just forget whatever they have decided for themselves, and they would just end up reacting to you nervously again, and telling you, giving you some random responses, and then regretting it later, like, why did I? So you know how the frog is kind of jumps from one place to the other. Your person gets this energy whenever they see you. They take, like, they go for it, and they regret it immediately. They're like, I should not have said that, I should not have done that, because they want to be so put together in front of you, so put together. And also they feel, with this analogy, but I have the hardest time saying this word, analogy, I don't know, but you get what I'm saying, right? With this analogy, whatever. I cannot say this word, I don't know how to say it. It comes to my mind that this person thinks that if they knew any better, you know how we often say that a frog who lives in a pond would not know the world outside of the pond. So they would think that the pond is the length and breadth of this world, and it is only when they jump out of this pond do they realize what they have been missing out on, and how vast and how diverse the world is. So it feels like your person got into a situation before they met you, before they realized that how much diversity and variety actually existed in the world, and they took a decision which now they have to live with, because they were acting, or acting upon their understanding of the pond, and they had no idea about the ocean. Now when they have met you, they have learned about the ocean. So what they're hiding is that the depth of their feelings for you, where they feel that they have taken a lot of bad decisions earlier, which maybe got them into a situation which forbids them from making a move towards you, and they regret it. And they want to make a move towards you, but they're not able to. They think that there's something about them that you would not accept. Either it's a physical thing that they are not proud of, like they think that you are physically more beautiful, or they think that you are more intelligent, or it's probably a situation that they are in which they don't think you would be able to appreciate or respect once they tell you how they feel for you. Or typically they just think that you just in some way you're out of their league. Why would you choose them? I don't know why they think this way. With the Page of Cups, I know that they want to be making a love offer anyway. Sometimes they think that it is lust or greed, but what can they say? I mean, you are the Empress, you make them happy. They feel like they want to get somebody better than you. Honestly, if there was an option, I mean, they would go for it, but they feel like once they've seen you, it's so difficult for them to unsee you. I have said this earlier in this group as well, right? Yeah, so that's your reading, group 3. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in Hindi and Bengali tarot readings, then you might want to subscribe to the other 2 channels that I have. The details of that would be in the description box below. If you are interested in getting personal reading or spiritual guidance from me, then you might want to contact me on WhatsApp, email, or Instagram. If you understand Bengali and you're interested in if you're interested in spiritual discussions, then you might want to subscribe to Kalpa Kendra Spiritual Discussions. That's just a new channel where I do spiritual discussions in Bengali. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very soon. Till then, take care.